What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Marco YT, and we are back. And it's been a while because I haven't been able to post any video lately because there's no update in the game. I mean, there's no new feature, but today we just had this new feature for the game, which is Rebirth system, and I'm gonna give some of my knowledge about it and some of what I do with it. Okay, so here, um, Rebirth system gives additional stats to your Pokemon. The problem is that it will reset your Pokemon, like the EV value, the rarity. I mean the grade of your Pokemon, star level. It resets. All right. But the good thing is it gives more stats, like huge stat difference. Look at my Gyarados here. Purple stars indicates that your Pokemon is already rebirth. So right after your rebirth, the star, instead of max stars, it becomes purple 1 star. And when you start it up to star level 2, it will give a huge boost in the stats. You'll be able to see that when you rebirth your Pokemon. So here, I just have to release my Gyarados because I was farming, I mean not really farming, but gathering lots of shards for Magikarps and evolve them to Gyarados and release them for Gyarados shards to feed them to my not awakened, but rebirthed Gyarados. Alright, I think I missed 2. I'll just make the most of it because I was able to just capture 2 Magikarps, I think. Let me just check. Oh, 4. Okay. Alright. Let me just evolve this for a while. Okay. Well, for me, Rebirth is good, but it's it's a lengthy process, especially if you're a free-to-play player and you are wanting to rebirth your supreme Pokemons like Mewtwo, Rayquaza, those stronger Pokemons that we had before. Um, it's a long process, but your there we have shard exchange and it can help us and you know exchanging supreme shards for the one that we want to rebirth. But for now, I'll max my Gyarados first and then move on to the next Pokemon. Alright, so my goal is to, as much as possible, make my Gyarados max star. And the problem here is that we need lots and lots of gold. Right now you can see here that my gold is already in 9 million. This amount, like before I started this, I had around 20 plus million. And since the rebirth started, I had to do shard exchange almost, from time to time, not every day because sometimes I forgot. And I forgot and it's already beyond the shard exchange schedule. So yeah. But nevertheless, at some point you will still run out of gold because shard exchange is quite expensive. The technique in shard exchange is you do not need to max out the shards that you need. You need to exchange a portion. Like for example, you start with 48 shards, and that would be it the cost of gold for that would be not that high, because if you max out the required shards that you need, it will cost you a lot. Alright, you see the stats of the rebirthed Pokemon. It's very different from what we used to have. Okay, alright, so this is my rebirth plate. I have maxed my HP and attack. I'm planning to rebirth a different Pokemon with and make it as an attack type Pokemon. So yeah, hope this one works. This is the rebirth potential. So if you max out the some of the stats in the rebirth plate, so the higher stats you have in the rebirth plate, the higher your rebirth potential will be. So for my Gyarados, I just met the minimum requirement and then went to rebirth the Pokemon because it was just I was testing it. Okay, so here I'm going to show you where to start with the rebirth missions. This unlocks at level 60. I'm not sure if it requires you to beat the Pokemon League though. So you just have to walk straight to this girl here and then speak to her, and I think she will battle you. After you battle the scientist, it will give you the rebirth plate. And right after that, you see this side mission here. Just click on that and it will just auto pack. And you have to beat the scientist to, you know, actually you have to beat all scientists. Not, it will give you stat gems for rebirth and also enable you to rebirth the Pokemon, because having this rebirth plate doesn't mean that you can already rebirth the Pokemon. You have to defeat all scientists, go back to the lady there, the one that where we started the rebirth missions, and she will show you the Pokemons that can rebirth. Basically, she's the one in charge of rebirthing your Pokemon. There. Look at the HP. 2066. Before this Gyarados that I've got here only has about 1100, I think. 1100 HP. But now it doubled. So rebirthing is really good, but it just takes some time. Okay, for those who are whale lords, the ones who, you know, load up their accounts always, then maybe it will be much easier for them. Okay, so right now I'm no longer adding gems to my account. The last time I did add gems was enrolling to the monthly gem. I mean, monthly privilege, the one that gives you 120 gems per day. And I already stopped. And now my source of gems is daily missions, arena, and on my weekly basis I get 200 gems because our guild is the top one for contribution for guild missions. Yeah, so yep, we're done with the scientist here, and our next target is no, we'll not go there. But yeah, you have to defeat all the scientists. That's the mission. Just follow the side quest, and this is it. Let me talk about how I do this. This is the Rebirth plate. Okay. So in increasing your rebirth stats here, you need to watch out because look at this. It increases your HP but decreases special defense. You get the point? So for purple grade, legend grade, orange grade here, and the supreme grade gems, those gives or those have different descriptions. Basically here is a legend grade. It gives more HP and decreases SP defense a little bit. And if you use the purple one, it's 1-on-1 ratio. And if you use Supreme, it doesn't affect or it doesn't decrease any of the stats. Just it just provides stats for a specific gem you're using. Look at this. My speed gem will decrease special attack. Okay, so my advice here is not to increase or not to build them all at once. You have to farm one specific gem, max it out, and then move to the other. And you need to keep in mind that you must increase those that doesn't affect one another first. Like for me, look at this. Increases SP defense but decreases physical defense. Look at my physical defense. It has 0 value. So I can put any gems. I mean, whatever grade gems for special defense because I have nothing in my defense yet. But here are my prepared gems for defense. But my target is to get Supreme because look at this. It increases your this is supposed to be physical defense. Yeah, physical defense. But I think the legend grade here decreases HP. But yeah, for me, I will farm supreme grade for that specific stat. And for special attack, yeah, it depends on you on what you want to farm. Okay. Because what I'm building is specifically an attack type Pokemon, so yeah, so I have to stick with max attack, max HP, and max speed. Right? Actually, I've seen a post in Facebook that you cannot max them all. You cannot max all stats. But I will be trying that out. Since I cannot max all the stats, I'll try to see if it can still rebirth. Because my plan is to max all other stats except for one, which would be the physical attack for that type of Pokemon. That's it. Okay, let me talk about this. Here are where you will be finding those Pokemon, as well as the location and the gems that they give. Okay, so yep. By the way, the appearance rate of the Pokemon is like it's kind of rare. Like you'll get one encounter out of 10 Pokemons. I'll show you in a bit. Hold on. Okay, so go to your map, tap the Pokemon that you want to find, the one that has these gems, and then confirm. For me, I'll have a one-click search because I'm already VIP 6. So, yep, select the Swiney here. So you can either defeat or capture, and it has a chance of giving you the gem. For now, boom, I don't have. It didn't give me any gem. Anyway, that's how it goes. So you can just figure it out on your end. Okay. Okay, so I think that wraps up everything about Rebirth. And if you have questions, you can just put them down in the comment section. Thank you for watching, guys, and peace.